Who I play? Who's the Texans? Big Buzz was good last year. Oh no, he's only good because he had the Eagles. That's what I'm saying. He was only good because he had the Eagles. Everything else he fucking sucked at. Oh, good God.
Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land.
He said he's going out of town. It ain't like he said, oh, he's missing the game. He's going out of town.
Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
That means he's being a whore. I think he got COVID the way he's talking.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Power football with the run.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Right down the middle.
Oh, thank you. Should have just fucking planted the ball. Oh, this is about to be ass business. If he's gonna play like this, might as well motherfucking. Nope. No, I already won my Gator Bowl. This is another one. 7 weeks ago.
Get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early, put yourself in a hole.
I'm a single man. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Like, remember, 7 weeks. I'm counting this with Madden.
As the ball bounds into the end zone. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Barber. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
Injure him. I'm going to injure him. I'm going to injure him.
You try to slip in those
punt the ball, bro. Just punt the ball. I don't want this game to get out of hand. Just punt the ball. All right.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again.
So
Offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh my fucking! My corner tried to make the tackle. Why did he hit square? I was there. What the fuck are you doing?
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again.
Oh, Hill, you dropped it.
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost
Ah, Hill, you dropped it.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Barber. He's got it down the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really.
Thank you. What's up?
Turnover can swing momentum.
Right.
Room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Yeah. They unlock Phoenix too. Yeah, you get points to unlock the player to be fast. Yes. Or you can just do it complete. Yeah.
Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Yeah.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field.
But it's weird. Once you unlock those, it's going to be at the bottom of your thing.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Well, I mean, it's going to be under. It's underneath your.
This offense wanted to have on 3rd
like,
down.
You know how you got
first
your
opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
When you finish that,
So on their
you go
first
further,
drive of the
like,
game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit
and
go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's going to let it go.
Yeah.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Barber. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try the run. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you like...
Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Smith wants to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Gary. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football. It's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Shit.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Let's go.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast.
Good shit. Let's go.
Start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Everything. Do not give up shit.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go, man.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Drop.
Being down
To
14,
the
you can kind of
running
feel
back.
that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Let's go. Dude,
It's
punt
so
the ball.
nice when you
You
know
want
it's
the game to
third
get out of
ball, you
here,
know
though.
a pass is
Punt the
coming.
ball.
You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be
Yeah,
rushed.
shouldn't he? Now
Get him
he's
off of
playing.
his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Kick is in the
I'm
air.
not telling him what to do. I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is
He's about
a
to get
daring
lazy out
punt
here.
return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch.
keep
A
doing that
solid
shit.
return. Gets a
You
little
don't
bit
wanna
of
win.
ground for the
Who's that
offense.
mean? I don't give a shit.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He'll take the deep shot. It's a big strike.
Blair the Blitnikoff Award winner. Let's go.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to be
That's how
a
you
better
fucking
effort in the
fight.
back end.
That's what I like to see, baby. Fight right there. Just
Not
fight.
much running room. He had to break a tackle.
Keep fighting,
and still
boys.
break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming.
Okay,
From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Eagles. On to attempt the try.
Oh,
In the world,
I
did he
just
miss
shanked
that?
it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What? Shanking the kid?
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start
kick.
this drive.
Get it together, man.
Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Barber.
Yeah, Steve's ready
Working
to
the
get
big
you.
fella downfield and outside. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah,
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll
That's how you
step across
fucking
the
shut that
sideline
shit down,
after
boy.
making a good gain on
Good
that
shit.
one.
Shut it down.
And on that play, great
Don't give
job
him
by the
shit.
receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch.
Knock it
coming up
down.
with a big
Let's go.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man,
Shut
oh
up,
man, could
Steve.
these guys use a score to cut into this lead?
That's what you get.
Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move
it's
those
funny,
chains
grab
with
it
this
again,
play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
How Allen got
And the
it?
defense
nowhere near
makes
to
the
play.
immediate tackle, but he has enough for the
okay,
1st
okay.
down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Complete to the right. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9 first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Continues.
Oh, Easton almost broke.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
You idiot.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. And his throw is incomplete.
Right there. Right there, bro. Just put some air underneath. You don't have to fucking do it.
And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Smith dropping to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle, it's Dallas. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer.
Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Animation right there. Give you the animation, bro.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Exactly.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Look at my God. Just kill the clock.
And the shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half.
My first half was just weird. So I did it.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback.
There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
I keep losing my fucking tight end.
That run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't
second
focus on
I don't have no more tight ends.
how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those
like
defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way,
them.
to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it out quickly.
Good block.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Good
It's a nice
fucking
play
block
call there.
right
You've got
there.
2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle.
Josh!
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
Let's go, Josh.
To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go
good hit, boy.
Scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barber.
Good pick,
and
Will.
The third interception of the night. Finally brought down the play, not only to get the football,
good
but to
play,
win
Will.
the field position with the return.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. Touchdown, Eagles. And the punishment has been extended.
It's motherfucking Josh
this wide receiver
Dallas.
Scored another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graves. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Got room to work. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Good knockout.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Dude, he getting no
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle.
Ooh,
he's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air.
Hell no.
Big tight end.
Lost yardage.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
And a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still
Damn
going.
it.
Touchdown, shot to clear. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Back to throw, it's Haynes. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
33-15.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gary. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The short hands, it's Gary. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Fuck out of my.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys.
That's what I was like, bro, you didn't have to leave. If he's that open,
it looks as if we are ready to play.
Georgia
Southern brings on the punt team. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
The wrong button.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Eagles! And the pummeling has started.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
That's quarterback. Came in clean.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Yep. That shit's so trash.
Fires to the middle. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this
God,
game.
he paid for that.
And he gets the 1st down.
He paid
He get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Hell no.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Hell no. Good hit, 43.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel, they're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's
fuck you thought?
He couldn't find anywhere to go.
You tackle on this defense.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Excuse me.
On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Wide open.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Get ass wide open.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Barber. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to pass it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Oh, I had him. Fuck, I had him.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The give as they work on that clock. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
Anytime's gonna lose somebody, bro.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense.
That's
Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
That definitely could have
Spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Barber. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
He can't.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up.
And it's his fourth interception of the game. Takes it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's a heat. Look out, he's got room. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college.
Oh, like he's like blew his ass all the way up on that screen.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Blasted as he lets it go.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. Just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Going the other way, and he's got room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this win,
damn it.
To do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
And with that, the season comes to a close for the